This is Apple out here, and today I'm going to be making a quick video using this qutip box. So we're going to be making a doll bed. So I have choices of doll: a boy, girl. Those are my ever after has. I have way more, and I have one Monster High with me. So now what we can do is this box can literally be slid like this. So you also need glue, scissors. I have two pairs, but I'm only going to use one. Sketchable things that the dolls can take. So I have this little seahorse. So let's say she's on the bed. She can sit on the box. Then she can take the seahorse. So it has to be as big or less bigger than the doll. I'm using a Sharpie today. You can use any kind of pen. I just have a piece of cloth, like if you want to spread it over the bed. And I have a lot of construction. So let's get started. First, you'll take a qutip box, you'll separate it. So I have this part. Then I'll choose a color. So I want to do it in purple because I have a lot of purple. And you might also need tape. This is me, I didn't go for tape. So, it might just do this, your box, but make sure it doesn't. So try to keep it straight. Use the glue. Then start gluing one side. So I'll be back when I finished. So I just finished. One side is completely covered. So I'm going to put it this way, like this, in the box. And then I'll just try to come and squeeze my hand, or if you have really big hands, try taking something like the glue stick and come and do this like this, and try to fit your hand. Then it shouldn't be able to come back. So then, you can fold it like this, but be careful. You have to start gluing this side, and you just have to glue every corner, with not forgetting one side. So like this, then you go here, 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 here. Then I'm going to bring the paper, make sure you fold the paper correctly. So I'm putting the paper. So now it's well on its side, and then I come press back again, or I wait a few seconds. But I should be able to press because this is more easy. So we have still a few, the top and our other side left. So now if this annoys you, just try to keep it like this because we're going to do the top right now. So it won't be long like this. The top is the part that takes longer. At least you do like me. You just stuff the glue like this. Don't care about if it goes on the side because the sides we won't, like here, we won't really use them. And then let's just finish like this. Then you're like, there's something bugging here. I have two sides. My scrap side, this is my scrap side, it just won't work. And I have the right side. So what do I do? So then you close your glue stick. Then we're going to use the right side, but the scrap side, we won't cut it right now. So now you might need a pencil for this. I'm going to go get one. So I just went and got millions of crayons. And now we'll try to make it crease. If you're not able, then if you did your crease, just try to make a line a bit after, and then we're going to cut on that line just to make sure. I'm using my small scissors right now. But if ever your line is not really straight, just use the beginning and use it as a guide. So as you see, my line's not really straight, but it's not really straight if you guys can see, but I'm using my beginning as a guide. So if it's too high, too low, I'm just using it as a guide. Then you might wonder, did I use pen? No, I actually used the erasable pen. So the markings that are too high, too low, that I don't like, I just literally can erase them. So I'll be back when I erase them all. So I erased it all. Now this comes to the end part. I just remarked try to make it really fit in, okay? If ever starting to unglue, just use your glue stick. Come and stuff a bit like this. Then we're gonna come to our last side. So this should not be really hard because it's gonna take quick for us. And you're gonna have excess, but it won't really matter. So I'll show you what I mean by that. And then I have millions of excess. So I'm gonna show you what to do. First, the line that you cut before, you do not cut it. You cut. So as you see, I'm looking on my side and I'm trying to find sorry, it's just you see, I'm not cutting on the cardboard and I'm not trying to either. So like this. Then you'll have to cut this all the way like this. And then just cut this like this. So when you come to the end, it won't really take long. So you should have something like this. Then let's go to the other side. I crease the beginning a bit. And then I'm just going to continue like this, and like this. Now don't worry if some of the paper just comes off because we're going to make some finishes, touches at the end, which won't make the thing really appear. So let's just continue like this, and then like this. So these excess, we might use them later on. So I'm going to come back when I cut off my non-good part. So as you can see, I cut it off a lot. And you might say, hey, we're a bit generous with this, but this side is not really glued on. So what we're going to do is we're going to crease it a bit. And then we're just going to take our glue and come and give a generous amount. So be okay with that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the two sides are well glued. Whatever it's called, glued or glued or whatever it's called. So I'm just going to go generous with the glue on the both sides, and then I'm just going to come in like that, and then I'm going to find where the edge of my box is, and I'm just going to cut along the edge. Now I still have it's still a bit of the blue side, but you're going to use the side that you like. So I like this side. Now, don't worry about the middle. You don't have to do anything about it. So let's go to this. Now, we don't have to do really anything about that. We just have to fill the Q-tip sides. That's going to be quick. We have millions of excesses, so we can glue on a piece like this and then just cut it. So I'll be back when I've done this. So as you see, you guys, I glued it on. If ever a little bit comes off, you can just glue it back. So what I'm doing, I'm just doing this. If it comes off and you're like, I don't want to cut just in case right now, you can trace the side of the box and then you can cut it around like this. Or you can do is you can just trace, not glue first. But I'm just doing that, so yep. And let's just start. So I'm gonna come back when I'm finished. So you guys, I did it. My first side is covered. So this is what it will look like when I stuffed in the box. So it will look like this. Actually, it looks like a closed side. So you don't really you can't, like, let's say you don't like and you see a little bit of white, don't take excess and just come and glue like this, because if it glues onto this side, it won't be able to get pushed in. It will just get stuck like this and you're like, ah. But you also have to measure to the doll if it's perfect. So me, it would be perfect. And my mom just found stickers, so I have these little rainbow stickers, and now you can glue them all over. So I'll be back when I glue them all over. So as you guys can see, I finished my patterns with my butterflies. They don't really have to be butterflies, but I just chose butterflies. It can be flowers, smiley faces, apples, any kind of things. They don't really have to be butterflies, but that's what I put. So now, we're not going to cover this side because if you have, you know, we always have a wall, like kind of in the back, like the hedge. So we're going to be using a little paper for this. So we're going to, oops, here just a few butterflies that fell. So I'm just going to come and glue this like this. So, but we're going to do that another time so you don't have to do both sides. So for now, we're going to see if the doll can fit in. So we're going to use Raven Queen for now. How she can fit in the cases. If you can see, while she's sleeping, there's like a little bit that's like sticking out. And either she doesn't really have a pillow, so we'll have to find a way for that. At least what we can do is while we do the hedge, we can like glue it on. You can do whatever for that. So we're just going to find a way. So now I'm going to glue on the hedge and I'll be back with you guys. So I just did it. This is what it looks like. It's not really straight line, but what I'm going to do is instead of adding more, making it more ugly, I'm just going to come and cut it in a certain shape that I love. So it can be circular, a bit oval-y, can be kind of like a throne or something like that. So I'm just trying to do my best here. And so this is what it looks like. I guess I can just come and do this more like this. So this is what mine looks like. And now I think, yeah, it's only paper. Let's just add the cover to it, whatever side you want. I'm just gonna use this side. And you can also decorate that box and put treasures in here. Oh, perfect. Look at this. This is perfect. And now let's just add a Raven back into. Look, the trick is you can push from here, so it's easier. Then we take Raven. We come, make sure you don't fold it either. And she has long hair, so you can attach it or try to put it over, or even make her look like if she was one stage way before. But I would say attach it or place her a bit like on the side or something. So you can put another hedge in front, but that's your choice. I just don't want to. Then let's take a little seahorse. Let's add him to the bed. And you're like, a bed with no pillows? That's not true. I'm going to take some pink pillows to make a change, and I'll show you what to do. So you can use a ruler for this, but I'm not. I'm just going to go with my instincts or free draw, whatever you want to call it. So I'm using a pencil, and I'm just making a marker for now because we're going to make other more. So I'm going to be making a big pillow for now. And you can only make one pillow, but this is optional. I just want to make one pillow. So we're going to go for one. So this is the case. You have to try to come and measure around or make like a marker. So it's going to look like this. Kind of just a few centimeters. Perfect. So at least you need at least a few times. I'm just using a roll of construction paper. So try to go with one roll. Then I think this will be perfect. Right on line. Perfect. Now I'm going to be back when I cut all these. So I finished cutting out my papers. So this is pretty easy. You take your glue stick, you add a bit of glue, then you just stack and glue. So this is stacking and glue. You add a piece, and you glue again until you went through all your papers. So I'm going to be back when I finished all my papers. So I finished stacking and gluing. So now it's not perfect, but instead of using these scissors, the tiny one, we're going to be using the big ones. So I'm just evening it out now so it looks okay. And then like this. In the back, I just have a little line. You can erase that, or you can just stuff that here. But I'm just going to add designs to this. I can glue on 2 butterfly stickers. So I'm going to put one pink and one purple. Then I'm just going to do designs around them. So it's going to be really cute. So then I can use my pencil, do kind of an X. So I'm going to do like an X, and then I'm just going to draw like designs. I did an X, and then there's like 4 spaces. So I'm just going to glue on my favorite colored butterflies, just like this. Then after, I can just erase the line like so. But I think I'm just going to leave it there. So this is what my cushion looks like. Then let's add it on the bed, and then I can add the seahorse, and I can add the piece of clothing, and then that's our finished bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a little finished bed, and I hope you guys will enjoy making the bed too, and I'll see you all next time on my channel. Bye!